Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Makerspace with AriesEDC. Make sure you guys have hit that subscribe and hit that like as you guys come in. We are going to hang out, talk knives, and just chill out. I have no agenda tonight. I do want to share with you guys some really cool projects that I have finished up, when those are going to become available, if they're going to become available, and show off some of the knives I have here on the channel. We are sitting right now. Surprisingly, I am sitting right now at 3,837 subscribers to the channel. So we are right at what, 160 subs away from 4,000 here on YouTube, which is absolutely ridiculous. The growth has jumped up immensely over the past couple days, actually. So it's been pretty awesome. So yeah, so let's just hang out, talk knives, and I want to share with you guys all the stuff that I'm working on. When they're going to be available, I want to talk to you guys about the meetup that is coming up in 2 weeks. 2 weeks! I can't believe it. The Central Florida Knife Meetup is going to be here in 2 weeks, and I just have been getting a lot of great feedback from people that are coming from out of state and from all over, and it's just ridiculous. So I'm really excited about this event. So we're going to talk about all of those things. So I hope you guys are ready to chill out and do those things. So let me see who's all here. I see everybody's popping in. So Henry G, what's going on? Henry G, Marco, Ground Fog, what's going on? B Shady, what's going on? B. Donnie Bless, also Laser Ghost Knives is in the house. What's going on, Donnie? I hope you're staying busy, as I know you probably are. Jim Miller, moderator and channel member, welcome in, my friend. I hope you are doing well this evening. Robin Dallum, thank you so much for being here. Kathleen, good to see you, Kathleen. Channel member, she got her giveaway items from last week. That is all awesome. Kelly's Mishmash, what's going on, channel member and moderator? We'll talk a little bit about that. I know she has been busy doing a bunch of stuff. Mallory Designs in the house, hitting the grinder, doing some really cool stuff, and he's now a channel member. Welcome to the apprenticeship, my friend. That is awesome. Byron Kennedy, Splitting Slices, is in the house. What's going on, man? I hope you are staying busy, but not too busy, and having a great evening. He's also a channel member. John Paul Trujillo, what's going on, man? How are you? I hope you're having a good evening. Let's see. Alex Kerber, don't worry. I'm sure all the growth isn't because you're making big knives. I hope that's not why. It's definitely not because of my long form video views. That's for sure. And I'll share these with you here in a little bit, but we are good. I'm making lots and lots of zipper pulls. Yes. So Miss White and Mr. White are going to be at the Central Florida meetup here in the Orlando area come December 6th. Hopefully those of you who are in the area can come. I did not expect her to be coming, but it's awesome that she's going to be here and she's going to have some of her stuff. And I hope it's going to be a good time. Everybody's going to come and hang out. How's the evening, everyone? Nice lazy Sunday for me. Flicking Vulcan knives warning. Awesome. Nice, Robin. I was busy this morning, but everything is good. Tim B in the house. Jim Master moderator. What's going on, Tim B? I hope you're feeling well. You are feeling well. Like I said, we are 2 weeks away from the Central Florida Knife Meetup. This is the first ever one that I know of. That it's a brainchild of mine. I've been wanting to see what's going on in this area, and I decided, you know what? If you build it, they will come. So I rented this place, and I kind of started putting the word out. It has just snowballed like crazy. We got people coming from like Kentucky, people coming from Georgia, people coming from North Florida, North Florida EDC is coming, I think. Kelly and Brian, like I said, Father said he was going to be there. Urban Woodsman is going to be coming down from Georgia. It's just going to be ridiculous. Love Them Knives is coming from the coast. So it's going to be a cool event. Corey Holly is going to be there. My buddy Jim Honey, I think, is going to be there. Evan Martin, who's been on the channel before, is going to be there, and his crew. So it's going to be a good time, along with anybody else who I had a bunch of other makers meet out, and they were looking for tables, and that's when I had to kind of step in and say, this is not a knife show. It's not a knife show. We're just going to kind of hang out, talk knives, and hopefully not sell out the place. The maximum capacity I was told is 150 people. So if we fill that up, we're looking pretty good if I can do that. But and maybe I'll have to look for a different venue next year, but I don't think so. I think we're going to be okay. I think it's going to be a good turnout, and it'll be fun. Burning Stable Forge, how are you? What's going on? I hope you're doing well this evening. I hope you're doing well. So nice to meet you. But yeah, so the Central Florida meetup is coming up December 6th in the Winter Garden area. And it's going to be from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. But there's going to be a farmer's market and stuff early. So if you get there early, there's definitely stuff for you to do. Let me share my screen with you guys so you guys can see all the info one more time. I'll probably share it 100 other times, but you can at least see this. So that is the info for that. So you guys can see that is the day and the address of where we're going to be. From 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock, it's the American Legion building. It looks like a red log cabin, basically. And it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Basically, we're just going to network, show off some of the stuff you have, and that'll be it. We're just going to hang out, talk with like-minded people, and have a great time. So it's going to be good. I think it's going to be fun, and it will be pretty awesome. So I'm looking forward to it. So thanks for everybody who's going to be in the area and comes. So we will be okay. I did put in my ticker going across. Did you guys know the Kubi blooms are available right now on Chicago Knife Works? And I know there's some codes and everything else, but the Kubi blooms are available on Chicago Knife Works. All three variants are available: the blue, the black, and the Ultim. They're all available right now. Burning Stable Forge, I am in the kind of West Orlando, Central Florida area. That's where I am located at. I heard the Florida meetup has a new location called Mid-Michigan. No, definitely not Mid-Michigan, but you guys can do your own thing in Michigan. That's fine. Bluminati, what's going on, Blue? I hope you are doing well this evening. But yeah, if you want to do something in Michigan, you got Keith, and you got plenty of people up there in Michigan that I'm sure you can do that. Charleston, South Carolina. All right, that's not too far, but that's definitely not something that's a little far for the meetup. I don't think you realize how popular you are. I definitely do not realize how popular I am, Kathleen. It's funny how you say you think I'm popular, but then I can go about my regular business and nobody knows who the heck I am. I can wear this t-shirt to the grocery store and everything else, and nobody pays any attention. Nobody cares who I am. So I kind of like it that way, though. I don't want to be like recognizable. I don't have the lure of a monster blade artist. Oh, please. You are Tim B, master of the deal. Master of the deal. You could get people to come. Between you and Keith the Knife Freak, I am sure the two of you could get together and make something happen up there. That would be awesome. But yeah, I am sure you guys could. So I just shared my carry today here on YouTube. I went full USA made carry. We are talking TRM. I went full TRM today with my carry. I had the TRM Bulldog with the carbon fiber scales. This thing is awesome. Yes, it's the older version of the Bulldog, but it's still really cool. I had the original TRM for me, which was the first TRM I ever purchased, which is the Holy Nerd and the G10. Still love this thing. That blade shape is awesome, and I've broken this thing in really nice now. So really well. And TRM is like my favorite USA company. And not just because the Halperns run it, but and then of course on the belt today was the TRM tag along. So that was on the belt. So I went full TRM today, and I've been chatting with TRM, and there's some news coming about TRM. Just nothing big, but they're sending me something. They're sending me something for you guys. They're sending me something for you guys. Okay? So I'll just let that soak in. TRM is sending me stuff for you. So will be awesome. Well, the Forge is hot. Got to run. All right, Burning Stable Forge. Thanks for popping in. Make sure to hit that like button on your way out. Good luck forging. Hopefully you're making some really great creations. I'm going to be showing off some of my creations here in a second. But yeah, so we're going to be talking about these here in a minute. That is for sure. But I just wanted to kind of throw that little teaser out for you guys that, I've been talking to some people. I've been trying to get some stuff in for you guys. So I'm trying to put a bunch of stuff out there for when I get to 4,000 subs here on YouTube, hopefully before the end of 2025. And then you guys are going to get a big giveaway package. That's for sure. I'm going to do a couple really cool giveaways. I got a ton of stuff here to do giveaways for that. I've been kind of holding off on doing giveaways and trying to get stuff piled up, just like one of these AriesEDC rock copper poker chip. So maybe, possibly, EBD, awesome. Get on the pre-order with Mr. Mallory Designs, Dr. Mallory, we'll call him. There you go. Hit that. Yeah, definitely. Dylan Mallory Designs doing some killer stuff. I don't know. Can I click on that link? Yeah, I can. I can click on that link. What you got? What you got for us over here? Let's see. What you got? You still have any of these left? Any of the fours? Oh, no, a post isn't. That brought me products. What do you got left over here? Pre-order the Civivi Hadros. Oh, yeah, you guys got to go pre-order the Hadros. Only 9 available. The Tierra Mundry. Okay, wait, I got to share my screen, guys. I got to share my screen. Greg Vanderlip, what's going on? Hold on, let me share my screen. I don't want to miss this. There we go. Boom. All right, so definitely get on the Hadros. That thing is sick looking. Definitely has your design style. Let's make this a little bigger so you guys can see. Definitely check that out. The Terra Mundi Ray, very cool. Only 9 left of these. The Forest, is that how you say it? Forest. That's awesome. The small Centros. Yeah, man. Really killer designs. Really killer designs. But that man, I might have to pick. I love Civivi, and this Hadros is awesome. Yeah, I like that color. That's a nice color. Let's see. You got the green micarta, brown micarta. Oh, it's a hawkbill? Wait. Oh, you have the flat and a hawksbill. Ooh, very nice. Hawksbill modification. These are awesome, Dylan. These are awesome. Yeah, man. Those are really cool. J1, what's going on? How are you? James McCann, how are you? I'm just making sure I didn't miss anybody popping in, sneaking in on me. Knife piece fishing, finishing laundry, and got work. And trying to get in an acquaintance from old job. A job at my old roofing job for a holiday. Just wanted to say, all right, very cool. Thanks for popping in, Greg. I'm getting an order in of the Hadros Tuesday, 10 total. Ooh, so make sure you guys check out his website Tuesday, Wednesday, as the Hadros are going to be available. That's awesome, man. I love that. I love that little hawkbill. I just had all the Wixco's in, and I love this thing. This is the Wixco Vortex. Yeah, it's a really cool little, that kind of reminds me of that. Different. It's different. And I almost dropped that on my keyboard, but I didn't. But of course, there can only be one. There can only be one. Actually, there's two, but yeah, brother, no problem. I love just supporting other people on the channel, just trying to get more eyeballs on your stuff. It is really, really cool. So that was what I had in my pockets today. I went full TRM, decided to go full TRM. I've been chatting with Mary Ann over at TRM. They're kind enough, and it looks like they might be sending me some stuff for you guys for the next giveaway that I do when I hit 4,000 subs. That is when I'm going to do that, and there might be a TRM. I don't know what it is. It could be a tag-along. It could be a Holy Nerd. It could be a Neutron. I don't know. Either way, it's really freaking cool. Really freaking cool. Cat Scratch Knives, channel member. Welcome in, welcome in. And channel members, I hope you guys are looking at some of the posts that I've been posting. I've been showing some behind the scenes of these two getting done, which I'll show you guys, as well as some of the other stuff that is in the works. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying that. I do my best, but I'm also part of that 4,000 sub giveaway. I'm going to do a members only giveaway. So there will be a members only giveaway part of that. I'm trying to make it special for just the members. So which one is mine? I don't know, Jim. I don't know. I guess first come, first serve. So we'll see. We'll see. Whoa. Member for 2 months. When you shipping my max out? Hey, thank you, my friend. When am I shipping your max out? Thank you so much. Talon, salute to you, my friend. Talon, salute. Thank you so much. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there about the maxes. I have some issues with the two maxes, and I'm not ready to let them go yet. I'm not ready. I'll explain why when we get there. Do we want to start talking about that now, or do you guys want to see some of the production stuff? Or I can finish with the production stuff, I guess, because I do want to talk to you guys about some of the production stuff I have. Loved the Max Brother vids. Yeah, there's more coming, Byron. The Max Brothers are here. The Max Brothers are now officially done. They are both 100% finished. Their cards are sitting behind me, so they have been done. Oh no, I'm not. You're not derailing anything. We're just getting started. So I don't know. Do you guys want to see what's going to be available? We'll see. I'm having the best weekend. My daughter visited me. I won a pocket knife from Zach and a zombie patch from Olight. Everyone thinks the Bloom knife is awesome. That's awesome, man. I got to hang out with Bryn yesterday, so I got to hang out with my daughter yesterday as well. James McCann, that is awesome, and congratulations on your win. Thank you. Somebody reached out to me just recently and said they picked up a Bloom and they love it, and that is awesome. I am super happy with what Kubi did with the Bloom. I just resharpened mine and put a nice shiny edge on mine. So I put an Aries edge on it. So now it is super slicey. But yep, super excited about that. And the thorns and rock hoppers are in the works. I don't know when they're coming, guys. I don't know when they're coming. I check daily on the website to see if the rock hoppers or the thorns pop up. I haven't seen anything. I haven't heard anything, but just keep checking on Kubi. Keep checking my stuff. I'll be, as soon as I hear something, I'm going to flood you guys with information. It will take probably until the beginning of 2026 before any of the U.S. suppliers like Chicago Knife Works or White Mountain Knives gets them in stock. So you just got to be patient. I know the $30 shipping. If you do look at my videos, I do now have an affiliate link with Kubi. So I have a link and I have a code. My code with Kubi, just so you guys know, I do have a code with Kubi now. And that is, well, wait a minute. That's not it. That's not right. That's not right. That's not right. It is supposedly my first and last name, all in caps. So SCOTTHALPERN, all in caps. But I think there's some numbers involved in that now. I have to look that up. Roger Baker, what's going on? Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, yeah. All right. Well, I haven't seen anybody say, what do you want? Do you want to see what's going to be available this upcoming week? I'm going to be dropping 4 knives on the Etsy store. 4 knives on the Etsy store. And I think I'm going to do it on Friday. Black Friday on the Etsy store at about noon Eastern time. So I think I'm going to do that for that. I think that's when I'm going to drop everything on the Etsy store. I can hardly wait for the thorn and the rock hopper. Yeah, me too, James McCann. I can't wait to just see what the finished product looks like. I mean, we've seen the thorn, pretty much seen the thorn. I'm hoping and praying that they do a taco sheath like they did for the Bloom. I'm hoping and praying they did a taco sheath for the Bloom, because the rock hoppers, you know, it's a little bit, it's roughly about that same size. The thorn is a nice thin carry. That both of them need a taco sheath. So if they have a pancake sheath, I'm going to be a little disappointed, but there's nothing I could do. I have zero control over that. Zero control. I want you guys to understand. I have zero control over blade steel, handle materials, what kind of sheath. I can be like, can I please blah, blah, blah. And they can be like, maybe, but I have no control over it. So I want to collect all your designs. Heck yeah, you do. Of course you do. There's some other people that have been collecting all of my designs. I don't know if they'll let me share this picture. I want to share this picture though with you guys, because this is pretty ridiculous. I don't even know if they will be okay with me, but I want to share with you guys somebody's collection. Wrapping Christmas presents while listening, getting a jump on the holiday season. Look at you, Tim. Awesome. Already. Ed Durbin, Edwards. What's going on, Ed? Hope you're doing well. I think I missed a comment here. All right. All right, guys and dolls, got to finish some carpet cleaning. Thanks, Byron. Thank you for popping in, man. I really appreciate you. Brown sugar in the house. What's going on? Projectiles are sharp. What is going on? I hope you are doing well. So I want to share this with you guys. This is not just one person. This is like a couple. So this is a couple in the community. Darn, I forget. I can't do the peace sign, or that's what happens. We don't do presents. We just buy when we feel like. Yeah, me and my wife are the same way. Mrs. Aries and I are the same way. We don't really do presents, even though I do presents anyway. I mean, and she probably will do something small, but we don't go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs doing presents. All right, so let me share this with you guys. This is someone shared me their collection. It's a couple, so it's both of them. Yeah, it's kind of mind-blowing to see. Guys, it's a little ridiculous, but this is two people and their AriesEDC collection. I think they have now taken the cake as far as who has the most. And when they sent me this picture, I was a little blown away. I mean, it's just kind of absolutely ridiculous. You have the Kubi blooms in there. They have pretty much all the Kubi blooms, and then they have all the other things. So absolutely ridiculous. That's why I can't. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't know how, but I am super humbled when somebody shares with that. Yeah, that is an awesome collection, Tim. That is awesome collection. So it's really cool when you guys share stuff like that with me, because seeing them all together is really cool. Really cool when I get to see them all together. Baptism, what's going on? What's going on? How are you? So Aries Sims for the yeah, nice. Looking like yeah, it almost does, but hey. Yeah, it is a super awesome feeling when people share pictures like that. It's ridiculous. It's just I'm blessed. I am absolutely blessed. Nice collection of great knives. Yes. Well, I mean, I'm a little biased on that, but yeah, it is a pretty good collection. It's an amazing collection of stuff, that is for sure. I'm up to 2 Aries, the pistol and the crow. That's right. And you've been getting them from other people, which is awesome. You've been trading stuff to get them. So that's pretty cool for you to do that. That's why you should keep one of every model. Yeah, I try, Kathleen, but it's hard at the end of the day. Like, I have finished this one, which I'll show you guys here in a second, but I'm going to put this up for sale. I'm not going to keep it. I put all that work into it, and I have to get something back. That is for sure. KSK, what's going on? Good evening to you, channel member. What's going on, man? I hope you're doing well. They told me about it, but seeing it is mind-blowing. Yeah, Jim, you know who they are. I'm speechless. Like, they sent me that photo. I was just kind of like, what? And I knew, but until you see it sometimes, then you're like, holy cow. Yeah, it's mind-blowing that they do that. I bought a metal stamp for my logo. I hope I can get it to work on my fixies. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I was thinking about getting a metal stamp, and I decided to do the other way, where I just can electrically etch it. And then I can control what size I want. So if I wanted to do smaller, I could do smaller. If I want to go bigger, I can go bigger. That's really cool, man. That's really cool. You have a thorn. Kevin Smith has a thorn. That's right. Excellent. Excellent. I still see that brass nut for a bead. Kathleen. Well, whoever buys it can put a brass nut on there. That's fine. I was going to buy a Kubi Bloom with your code, but shipping from China is $35 right now. Yeah. Check out Chicago Knife Works, Jim. Chicago Knife Works has the blooms. They have all 3 variants right now, and they're like $64. And I don't know what shipping is there, but I guarantee it's not the $35 for shipping. So go to Chicago Knife Works. They have the blooms in stock right now. So you guys can check that out. All right, so let's talk completed knives. I have 4 completed knives that are going to be hitting the Etsy store. 3 of the skeletonized. So I have two of the mini gargoyles and 1 of the naked columns. And then I have the cardinal clip point that is going to be going on there. I so wish I could do that. I would post a photo of it all over the place. I still need a spike, and I want to do a custom order with you when I get that one. Maybe an LMAX one again. Well, maybe not LMAX. I usually don't work with LMAX. That was just the LMAX spike was just an extra build because I had that small little piece of LMAX laying around. So White Mountain Knives has a ton of KB and Kubi. Yeah, White Mountain Knives does, but they're sold out on the Bloom. They are sold out on the Bloom. I was looking at that earlier. So they are sold out on the Bloom, but boom, Tim B with the post. So if you go to Chicago Knife Works, the Blooms are available. Matt Mauer, what's going on? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... I'm going to pin that. There you go. Go get a Bloom. And Bluminati coming in with it as well. So you got Blue and Tim. My mods are the best. Coming in with that as well. So excellent. Excellent. It takes longer to get something from Chicago Knife Works than from China. Oh, really? That's weird. It took me a while to get mine from China, that's for sure. That picture gives me feelings of inadequacy. No, Jim, don't. Jim's collection is awesome. You got some cool stuff. You should not have any inadequacies whatsoever. All right. Aries at Chicago Knife Works, use codes VIP35 to save 35%. Whoa. That's a nice percentage off, guys. Check that out. You use VIP 35%. That's going to be like under $50 probably for that. So, yeah, go do it. Go do it. Go do it. All right, so let's talk knives. We have the 3 skeletonized stuff. Here is the naked column. This is a really fun design that I came up with a while ago. This is skeletonized. That's why I call it the naked column, because it does not have scales. They are all 80 CRV2. This is acid etched and tumbled, and this will be available Friday at about 12 p.m. on my Etsy store. So just so you guys know, that one will be available. I think we're going to be right about $170, I think, for these. So $170, nice skeletonized blade. You could do whatever. These are fun. But this is probably, just so you guys know, the last one I'm going to do for quite some time. I don't plan on doing these next year at all, unless somebody puts a custom order in for one. But it has the sheath. It is really tight, almost a little too tight, but yep. So they turned out pretty stinking cool. I got them as tight as I possibly could where they're nice and safe. So that one is going to be available. Only fixer maker I have many multiples of would be Jake Ginsburg. Yeah, his blades are awesome. I still have to get a chickadee, B. I still want to get a chickadee from him because Jacob Creates does some really cool stuff. AriesEDC, I seen one of your videos the other day of a kitchen knife you made. Was that one off? You made those something. I never made a kitchen knife. Unless you're talking about these. I never made a kitchen knife. I've made some larger stuff, but never a kitchen knife. That was a different AriesEDC. $41.60 after discount. Look at that. $41, guys, for a Kubi Bloom. Go get one. Go get one. I'll wait. Go get one. I'll wait. I'll wait here. I'll wait. Safety Crocs should make us awfully feel inadequate. Yeah. I'm getting a new pair of shop shoes. I'm getting a new pair of shop shoes. The Crocs are going to be put on retirement, okay? I'm getting a new pair of shop shoes. You make great Kydex sheath. I was very impressed with the fit and finish with mine. Oh, thanks, KSK. Thank you very much. I do my best. I did a video today, and we're talking about Kydex sheaths. This is the mini gargoyle. There are two of these that are going to be available. Again, 80 CRV2. These are acid etched and tumbled, and these are really good. I'm surprised I don't have one of these. They are 3 fingers, but you get the lanyard, and they're just cool. They're squared off, but they're not. There's no hot spots on this whatsoever. Great grip, little EDC fixie. Super slicey. They're all extremely sharp and will be great little EDC carries. Or you can send them to Kelly's Mishmash and she could do a paracord wrap on them. I've seen that done, and they look very nice. So, yep. So there's that one. That is the mini gargoyle. That's the first mini gargoyle. Again, I think I'm looking at 170 for these. And then the final one is the other mini gargoyle. Same thing. Same exact thing. So there'll be 2 of these. They're pretty much exactly the same. And they're really awesome. So really cool. And Valley in the house. We need a mini. What? What did you just say we need? I got a Kubi Bloom when they first dropped. Ah, awesome, KSK. We need a mini harp oil now. A mini, okay, wait. A mini gargoyle harpoon. Ugh. You guys are killing me. I love how you guys say we need. We need. You don't need. Right, hey, see? Kelly, I'm trying. She does some good stuff. Gargoyle harpoon. Yes, I knew where you were going with that. Unfortunately, I knew where you were going. So I have those 3 skeletonized blades, mini garpoon. That's what it's called right here, the mini garpoon. Jim Miller calls the gargoyle harpoon a garpoon. So now it's a mini garpoon. I've drawn it out, and it looks funky. I have drawn it out. It just looks weird. But whatever. Not all harpoons look good. I know. I'm biased on some of these. So all 3 of those are going to hit on Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern time. I am going to be off on, I got to tell you guys before I forget, Thanksgiving Day is going to be obviously on Thursday, where I normally would do my live from the shop, but I'm not going to do live from the shop on Thursday. I'm going to do live from the shop on Friday morning. So Friday morning, I think I'm going to do live from the shop. So I have off on Friday and Thursday, but I'm going to do live from the shop on Friday. And we will be working on the stainless. So the first group of stainless, the Nitro V, the Wesser, the Torcido, and the Tobico, and the LMAX Spike are all coming back tomorrow. So I have finished all the 80 CRV2 stuff and the Pops Pro Cut, which are coming up. But those 4 are going to be here tomorrow. So I'm going to start working on those soon tomorrow. So we'll see. So Friday, hopefully by then, we'll be working on handles and getting all that kind of stuff. All harpoons are valid. Yeah, they're valid, but sometimes they work, sometimes not so much. Joseph S., what's going on? I know YouTube messing with everybody's names again. It's kind of throwing me off. Bloom poon equals is greater than the bloom. How dare you? How dare you, Jim Miller? So instead, Scott is going live from the shop, butchering a turkey live with the hawk. Yeah. All right. Wait, let me make sure I have the right one. We'll do this. All right. Bring on the turkey. Let's go. I mean, that could be a chef's knife. It's a little bit chunky to be a chef's knife, but we're not ready to talk about that yet. Talon poon, bushhawk poon, thorn poon. Jeez. At least you didn't say the other word, Invalid. At least we didn't say the other one. Rory Calhoun, welcome in, channel member. What is going on? I hope you're doing made it. Went out for a good meal before my surgery tomorrow. Y'all send me, send good vibes. He's getting that gallbladder removed. I wish you well, my friend. Thoughts will be with you tomorrow. Hopefully you'll pull through. I can't wait to see all the photos of you coming out and being fine. I'm sure you will share those, but thoughts and prayers. Yeah. Now on the name changes. Name changes. Maybe they'll let get out this time. Yeah. Send you the best vibes. Yeah. He's multiple surgeries. What's up, Jesse? I think it's Jesse, right? You're usually Jesse, not Dementrauma. I don't want to hit that third strike with Jim. Be careful. He'll get you. Oh, Kelly's Mishmash, also coming in, channel member for 16 months. I know, right? 16 months, Kelly. It's been 16 months. Talon, salute to you. Thank you so much for all of your support. Kelly was an original supporter of the channel. She sent me in so much cool stuff. I think I finally got through all of it, and I still have your stickers to give away, but that's awesome, Kelly. Kelly has done some really cool stuff within the community, and hopefully I haven't heard anything from Pickled Steel in a while, so hopefully Aldo's doing well. I don't know what's going on with the Pickled Steel gargoyle. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't want to bother Aldo. I figure when he gets around to it, he'll get around to it. But thank you very much, Kelly. You're awesome. And I'm looking forward to meeting you and Brian in December. That's going to be cool. Yeah, I knew you were. I recognized the picture, so that's cool. All right, so that brings me to the last one that's going to be hitting the Etsy store, and that's this. This is the Cardinal clip point. We got the brown loop. I got the raptor skin Kydex on here, and bink. It is completed. It is completed. Yes, Kelly is a staple of the nice community. She is awesome. But we have the hand satin finish on that and the natural burlap micarta with the brass pins. And I think the Cardinal clip is an excellent addition to the lineup. Small 3-finger with the lanyard, but you know, you can control that tip and make any of those detailed cuts that you need with that. And this thing turned out pretty stinking awesome. It's fun to hold it in my hand. When this drawing was sitting on by my laptop here for almost a year before I finally was like, yeah, let's do it. And now it's actually a real thing. So this is 80 CRV2 with the burlap micarta. Burlap micarta looks really good. So nice and comfortable in the hand. Bing. So What do you guys think of the Cardinal clip? I think that thing came out pretty cool. Whoa, wait, I missed it. Kevin Smith and Knives been a member for 2 months. Better than zero. Didn't have you. Another production went out. That's awesome. Thank you so much. You're awesome. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being a channel member for 2 months. My talent salute to you, my friend. Thank you so much. You guys are killing it tonight. Killing it. Honestly, I have no clue either. Yeah, I haven't heard from Aldo in a while. I love the Raptor skin. Looks even better in brown. Yeah, it's nice in brown. It looks good. I figured if I'm going to do the burlap, this Raptor skin just kind of matches that look that I was going for. But, yep. So that is a nice small little package of a knife. Nice little EDC package. I think it's going to go well. I don't know what I'm asking for that yet, but that's going to be on the Etsy store Friday at noon. I love the clip even without the brass bead. Thanks, Kathleen. Thank you. Thank you for the grace on that. Thank you. I definitely put a brass bead on it. Yeah. And you're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to. Kevin Smith and Knives. Love the burlap micarta. Is so cool. Yeah, I like the burlap micarta. I have that same burlap on my Hawk. My Hawk has that same burlap with the brass pins, except I just use brown Kydex instead of the other one. But yep, that's my Hawk for you. Cardinal. Yeah, it's a cardinal clip. So you have the Cardinal, and now we have the Cardinal clip. So the regular Cardinal is just like a little drop point, but this one has that clip point now. So excellent. Like JB Big Red has a Cardinal. So I don't feel like digging through the things. What just happened? It just jumped on me. Baptism, welcome in as a new member. Welcome to the apprenticeship, Baptism. Thank you so much for the support, my friend. Boom. Talon, salute to you, my friend. Talon, salute. That is awesome. Yep, you knocked that one out of the ballpark. Thanks, Rory. Thank you very much. I'm happy with the way that this came out. There are no words unless you do it. I think Donnie would understand and Mallory would understand, and anybody who's a maker. When you come up with something, a design, and you draw it, and then you get it to where it's a usable tool in your hand, man, there's nothing better than that. So I'm really happy about it, the way that it came out, exactly kind of how I wanted it to. And it worked out really well, and I'm happy with the way that it came out, unlike these other two that I need to talk to you about. But these are all going to be available on the Etsy store very, very soon on Friday around noon. I don't know what I'm asking for that yet. Probably just off the top of my head, I'm going to say 190, but under 200 or right around there. So is the Bloom the only production knife you have out? Right at this moment, Kevin Smith, the Bloom is the only production knife that I have out. I have two more with Kubi, the Rock Hopper and the Thorn are coming out with Kubi, and Concept is doing the Hawk, which is what I just showed you. But the Hawk probably won't be till late next year. So Concept is going to be releasing a version of the Hawk. But they told me it would be for 2026. So I don't know when that's going to happen, but the Hawk is going to be coming out in 2026 sometime. So those are the three that are coming out. And then, like I said, Pickled Steel wanted to do a folder with me called the Gargoyle, my Gargoyle design, and turn it into a folder. But that's been on hold. Unfortunately, Pickled Steel had several issues, so there's been some holdup on that. Your work is beautiful. I wish I had any. Thanks, Fred. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Spike is my next one. Yeah. So I just put in an order for my first group of blanks. And some of you are going to be happy because the first blanks I think I'm going to do for this year, which means the first group of blades that I'm going to do this year, the first group, like 6 of them. Yep. So the first group of knives that I'm going to do is going to be the micros. I plan on doing micros. So that's the plan. You know, plans change, but I don't know what I'm doing with handles yet. So don't look at the Damtanium carbon fiber here and get excited. We're not doing all carbon fiber, but we're going to do that. And I'm going to do spikes. I'm going to do blooms. We're going to do Cardinal XLs. We're going to do some really cool stuff. I would love to buy that one, but it's just not in the cards for me. I think that one will go first. Thanks, Kathleen. Thank you very much. I know you're kind of having some, I don't want to say issues, just some setbacks right now. Sorry I missed earlier. They're dropping on your Etsy store Friday. Good Lord willing. Yes. Yes, Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time, Rory. That is when they're going to drop on the Etsy store. I may have to bite the bullet and just hold one for a week and figure out if I would ever carry it. But in New York, yeah, New York, you guys' laws suck, man. They, I know some knife makers that won't even ship to New York. Like if they find out you're in New York, they're not going to ship it because of the laws in New York. So yeah, it sucks, man. It did come out great. Thank you, Fred. Thank you very much. Alex Gruber. Who's Donnie? Yeah, I don't know who this Donnie guy is. Who is that? Laser beam ghost man? I can think of Fred. Like pocket drop is the only way. Yeah, and it's probably not worth it because you don't want to get caught and get in trouble. Yes. I'll bet a production knife company will approach you on the clip. Maybe. We'll see. The Cardinal itself, oh, it's happened to be right on top. Check that out. So the Cardinal, which looks like that, and moving forward, I think I'm gonna streamline that handle just a little bit. Let me take it out of the sheath. I'm gonna streamline the handle out a little bit. It's hard for me to hold it to where you guys can see all the things without me cutting myself on the laser beam edge. But yeah, I'm going to just streamline that handle a little bit. But that's the Cardinal. And then you have the Cardinal clip. So yeah, it'll be cool. I don't know. I've never had a knife company approach me. I have to approach them. I will say I did try to approach some companies on the spike and they turned it down. So I've reached out to about 2 companies on the spike to see if they were interested, and they were like, no, we're not interested. So we'll see. I want you to make custom folders. Yeah. I need a lot of patience for custom folders, and I'm not really good with that kind of stuff. Got to start holding your thumb and finger when doing numbers. Yeah. Noon Eastern. Okay, yes, noon Eastern. Noon Eastern time. Oh man, I have to get one. Best move possible. Oh yeah, on your next group, praise the Lord. Pass the ammunition. Yeah. DVD, what's going on, DVD? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in, man. You're awesome. Alex Garcia lives in very close to me and only makes fixies for now. Trying to convince him. Yeah. Moving to folders is a big deal because who's that laser guy? It's Bless Knives. Bless Knives. Donnie B. Bless Knives. The laser ghost himself. Small fixed blades work very well as a desk knife. Yes, they do. They do. They do. there's a certain pedal that probably gets a lot of use on the desk knife. She's coming back from the restroom, back to date. You're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss the max. Have a great dinner, my friend. That's awesome. All right, so let's talk the maxes. I better get a drink. This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. All right, guys, don't beat me up, but I finished the 2 maxes. I finished the 2, and I'm gonna share them. I just shared. I've been holding them up. I still have to clean them up a little bit, but so I got them all done. This is the 80. Why is my light so bright? So we have the 80 CRV2 Max, and this is what the Max is supposed to look like. Aries, I keep checking my mailbox for my Spike. Didn't buy one, but I'm stubborn and waiting for DVD to sell lag. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, my friend. I don't think DVD is going to be selling Lagavit anytime soon. You can keep checking. I just don't think that's going to happen. Some police are in the parking lot looking for some bless feller. Dang laser cat spraying out the party people. My knife trade. What's up, man? How are you, Scott? I think I've heard of that Donnie Bless guy. Yeah, he's got a reputation. How much bigger is your Max from my Cardinal XL? Do you have the wood? Yeah, I have it here. I'll hold on. Let me get through this first, Rory, and then I'll share that. But there's the Max. This is the 80 CRV2 Max. Came out pretty well. We got Tiffany blue and purple. My only issue is this, guys, and we had the black liner. So there's a black liner. Here's my problem. By the way, the Kydex sheath works well. I did a taco sheath. I just went black. I can't pull it through. Nice. It's just under 8 inches overall. It fits my hand well. Here's my problem right here. Bink. Right in here, you see the little dark spots. It's not open holes, but that's just like epoxy pockets. And I'm not happy with the way that looks. So I have reservations selling this because of that. So I'm going to hold this. This is not going to be for sale. And if I'm not going to sell this one, then I don't want to sell the Pops Pro Cut either. So this is the Pops Pro Cut version. And this one has some issues as well that I'm not 100% happy with it. And if I'm not happy with it and I see issues like that popped up and I didn't know until it was too late, then I'm like, if that was a customer knife, I would just redo it, unfortunately, because I'm not happy with the way that looks. It looks stupid. It's ugly. And it's an imperfection. It's an imperfection, and it's a 100% mistake on my part. So I'm not really happy. But here they are, the Max Bros, I guess, as some people are calling it. You guys are very polite. I am looking at your comments in the chat, but yeah, it's just. So this is the Max Bros. This was my plan all along, was to do matching handles where you have the same color but different bolster area in the back of the handle and just kind of make them kind of matchy-matchy. This was my goal all along, was to do that. and they came out fairly well. They came out fairly well, but I know they do, but Mark Proto. Yeah, I could Mark Proto. I bet if you slid that knife into my pocket, those dots would vanish. Yeah, I'm sure. They're gorgeous. Yes. So Kathleen is right. So maybe down the road, I'll let them go. But the purpose of this was I wanted to get the Pops Pro Cut and do the heat treat based on what they said, and do the ADC RV2 based on the heat treat that I normally do. And I want to do some testing with these. Now, I'm going to put that loosely because you guys have to understand that's hours and hours of grinding and hand sanding and shaping the handle and everything else. So to just go out and destroy this knife or try to destroy this knife is not something I want to do. I also am not going to sit there and do 100 cuts on cardboard to see how well it holds an edge. I'm not going to do that either. That's boring. It's useful, but it's probably not something I'm going to do. So I'm going to do some cut testing with these. You guys are in too much. I'm already getting messaged on these, but I think I want to do just some fun testing with them. I'm not going to like stress test them and try to, dig the tip into something or anything else. But I think the Max as a design is what it's supposed to be, is like a nice bushcraft knife. It's an 8-inch overall blade. So it's 8 inches overall. I don't want to. And then this is the Pops Pro Cut. The Pops Pro Cut had the harpoon, and I did a little bit of jimping up there, and my thumb lands right there. So it's in a great spot. So, all right. So Rory, to answer your question, let me find the Cardinal XL wood cutout, and I'll show you the difference between that one and that one. The Cardinal XL is definitely not 8 inches. So I'm gonna, of course, have to dig it. I'm gonna have to dig for it. Where is it? There it is. All right. So there is the Cardinal XL. Cardinal XL. And I'm trying to not get these sheaths mixed up. That's what I'm trying to do. So you have the Cardinal XL and the Max. So yeah, the Max is a much larger offering. It's almost as big, almost as big as that guy. Almost as big as that guy. It is pretty much as big as the Crow. It's just a different blade shape. So, but this is an excellent bushcraft offering. Okay. Let me get back to the chat. I will take both so nobody suffer through their own owning them. Premium non-current Aries knives. Don't get the first knife. Yeah, I know. It's like imperfections on coins. Most of these days could be worth millions. Yeah. Testing how well it cuts toast. Well, I think I'm going to cut like rope, maybe water bottles, do something fun with that. Maybe do some batoning on like little pieces of wood. Some like bushcraft stuff, but not like, I'm not Scabs as much as I love him. I'm not Scott. So I'm not going to like bash through tires and walls and that kind of stuff. So spell check had a heck of a time. Definitely a chonker. Yeah, they're really, I mean, I'm happy with the design. That frustrates me because I literally didn't see that until it was too late. And everything was glued up. And I know I'm getting messaged privately that I'll take them. Don't worry about it. I'll be the first one to take that from you. But I don't even know what I would sell them for with imperfections like that. And when I'm the maker, I don't like to sell things that have major imperfections like that. Usually I try to fix it the best that I can, but I know if I tried to grind that out, it's just going to open it up even more. And I just can't. Now, It's going to be great. Have to stump stick it. Ooh, stump sticking this. Interesting. I don't have a stump to stick with. And then Casey is going to get all mad at me because I'm stealing his thing. God, you guys know how crazy Casey can be. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. But your name is Scott. Are you not talking to me? I'd happy to do free, fun stress testing on your behalf up here in Montana this winter. Yeah, I am sure. Tree Fitty. Ooh. It's not scab, however. Yeah. Well, Scab. Yeah, Scabs. Choir Boys Outdoors. He does some really cool stuff, but I don't know. He's already ripped off Casey. Well, he's doing all kinds of stuff, but I don't know. I want to do some fun things. I think I'm going to do that and, just see how everything holds up. They are. Let me get some paper. I'll show you guys. I'll show you how sharp they are. I normally my small stuff, I'll do a 17-degree cutting angle. But I did about a 20 on these just because it's a larger blade and might be doing some more stuff. But it's still sharp. It's still, I don't know if you guys can see the curves that I just cut into that. It is still nice and sharp. So, mission accomplished. I did it. I finished. They fought me until the very end. And they just, yeah. I like the design. At the end of the day, I like the design. Super useful. I can see how they would be great useful. And then I'm not locked into any handles. You guys know I can do a full one color G10. I could do wood. I could do resin. I could do whatever you guys come up with the handles. I could do on this one. And we could do all kind of fun stuff. That is for sure. So, all right. I let it out. Don't worry what Gabe Oder says. It was got me. That was guy. Can you find a stump? Casey likes other stumps. I don't have a stump around. I need to find like a stump around here that I could do that with. Adventure 50. What's going on, man? You going live after me? What about the pass around after you get done with your testing? Well, I don't want to pass around a knife that has blemishes or is not perfect. The way that other people are with their pass around stuff. I don't want to put things in front of people that isn't up to the standard for which I would rather be. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Send your stumps to Aries. Yeah. I've been looking for some. This person down the street had a bunch of palm tree stumps, which would be perfect because it's so soft in the middle. So just chivalry. My neck journey love. Oh geez. The only stumps convenient to me are red oak and heart pine. Too easy to break a tip. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You can carry everything in New York except assisted opening, automatic, OTF knives, and machetes. Really? I have a knife maker friend that they are adamant that you cannot carry anything in the city. Now, I don't know, is that in the city or just New York in general? So I don't know. I'm not up to take with all the knife laws. I know Florida laws, but I can't do that. I could see that being great for cutting food. Yeah. Like I said, this is a great design for camping, hunting, bushcrafting, just a great all-around outdoorsy type knife. Or like I've been kind of saying a destination knife, like you're going to do something, and you need a kind of a larger blade for whatever reason, this would come in handy. I think it would do really well. And I think I dialed in the heat treat on this and on the Pops Pro Cut. I need to get some. I got some good pictures of these today, and I'm going to send this over to Pops Pro Cut just so they have these on their thing. But yeah, so that, yeah, the way that the handle curves down here fits my hand really well. I could stretch the handle out a little bit more. Someone like who has larger hands might not fit it very well, but yeah. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna hang on to these just for a little bit, though, guys. I'm gonna hang on to them. Nothing crazy testing. I think I might baton through some wood, which might be the most crazy cutting that I'll do. I've always wanted to do some edge testing, especially on my ADC RV2, which I heat treat. So we'll see. We'll see. But they're not going to be available for some time. James Gibson, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you very much for popping in. What did you think of the Pops Pro Cut? Okay, so I found it very similar to ADC RV2. It did take me forever to hand sand this one out. It took a long time to hand sand this one out compared to the ADC RV2. I will say that. I don't know what the HRC of these are because I don't have a way to test that since I did the heat treat in-house. It was forged and oil quenched. So, you know, but based on the sharpening and the way I grinded it and everything, this thing, it's sharp and in all intents and purposes is going to hold an edge really well. So that's a 20 degree sharpening angle. 20 degree sharpening angle, guys. So we'll see. We will see. We'll see. I'm happy with it. I'll put it that way. I'm happy with it. It came out good. But I think moving forward, they're not going to have a harpoon. I actually, in this case, rather that shape than the harpoon shape. But Pops Pro Cut wasn't bad. Will it be a regular offering? Probably not. The only reason is the only place I can get it is Pops Knife Supply. That's the only place you can get Pops Pro Cut. So if they don't have it available, you're not getting it. So that's why it's not going to be a regular offering. It's just one of those things. Like if somebody requests it, I might be able to pull that off, but that's not true. But there are restrictions as to what can be shipped into New York, which is why Amazon won't ship. See, that's, I think his issue is if you ship knives or if you're traveling with knives through New York and you get pulled over, you can get in big trouble. So I don't know what the laws are, so I don't know. Everything is legal in Alabama. Yeah, I'm here in Florida, and we all know it's the wild, wild west down here. So Survivor. It's a Survivor knife, yeah. Is it a steel you use? Yeah, I have no issues using it. I would like to use it again, and I can see myself using it again and dialing in the heat treat a little bit better. I just did the one, so it'd be cool to get a nice big bar of it and do some extra stuff kind of on the side with it or side projects. But it's not going to be a books offering as of right now. Only because, you know, if they run out of it, you're never gonna, it's hard if the only one place you can get it from. So I think it's Amazon just knows you. Nice. James Gibson, what's going on? Good evening to you. What heat treat were you aiming for? My knife journey, I always try to hit about a 62 HRC. for these, based on everything I did, because I followed when you got the steel, I got this, and this was like the directions on how to heat treat. And based on what I was doing, where is it? HRCs. I'm probably what they're saying. If I followed exactly what they told me to do, I'm right around 64. But I have no way to test it. And I haven't been able to find anywhere locally that does it. I've been told a couple people, so I got to kind of do it. So we'll see. Would you do MagnaCut in the future? Yeah, I've done MagnaCut. I've worked with MagnaCut before. The stainless stuff I've worked with because I don't heat treat that. So I can do all the stuff before heat treat, send it off to Peters to get heat treated. So I've done 3 or 4 blades in MagnaCut. I actually have another piece of MagnaCut here that I was going to do, and I am going to end up doing. I pushed that project back. So even up here in Montana, certain sporting goods stores will not ship different classification of knives that only allow you to pick up only. Oh, interesting. That's interesting, Rory. Good to know. A one-off, you say? Yeah, I've done some MagnaCut stuff. I like MagnaCut. So bake at 350, basting with butter every 45 minutes. Pretty much. I work in New York and live in New Jersey, so I have to be very careful with the laws because I drive across straight lines daily. Yeah. If you don't know your laws, you got to know your laws wherever you're traveling. Habitual line crosser. I check with my buddy Lee at LTK. He sends batches of knives out to be tested, and he's down there in Florida. Yeah, hit me up. I would be more than happy to do some heat treating and then send them out just to be tested, just to see what they're landing at. That would be interesting. I would totally be down to seeing what they land at. LTK has awesome knives. Great way to get some hard. Yeah. Just carry them all. Yeah. So the heat treat on 80 CRV2 is a little different than the pops, but I don't know. I don't know. I haven't read a lot on all the different ways to do it. So there's never just one way to do it. And I don't know if it's even been out long enough to push it. And I don't know if you want to push it too much. Has anyone heard that they're coming out with a new Nitro V variant? I have. I forgot what it was called. It's like Nitro something else. When you do MagnaCut, what HRC? I request 63 HRC Crow's blades, 63, because I'm doing smaller stuff. So most of my knives aren't like too crazy. So I request a minimum of 63 when I'm doing MagnaCut. I did that with the LMAX that I just got sent out. I requested 63 for the LMAX too. So I'll have the LMAX spike. Hopefully when that comes back, it'll be about 63. I break Seattle knife laws daily. No, you don't. I don't know what you're talking about. I heard nothing. I heard nothing. He's coming to your meetup too with the. Oh, okay. Love them knives. Yeah. Yeah, he's coming. Is Leon coming? I've reached out to Leon and invited him. That's awesome. So Leon Ma is coming to the meetup. Awesome. I also put an invitation out to Alan Foltz, who is friends with Leon. So like Leon knows Alan. So maybe Alan Foltz and Leon Ma will be coming to the meetup. That would be freaking awesome. That would be awesome. That's not hard to do. Nitro V alts. Well, your dojo responsibilities do distract you, Blue. Did the live stream freeze? Did it freeze? No, it's moving on my end. Oh, it did for a second. Okay. Double check my emails. I don't know. I talked to Leong and I told him about it and he was like, yeah, I'll keep it in mind. I didn't think he was coming, but that would be awesome if he did. No, Jim's not coming as far as I know, unless I get surprised. I know Jimmy Crow reached out and said he's coming. And he's bringing somebody with him, which is awesome, but I'm got to make sure. I don't want to say who it is until that happens. But hey, I would like to do just a fly on the wall type live stream for that event, and I know some of you would love to see kind of the event happening. I'll probably at least do a live stream from it. But what I would like to do is just set up like my laptop here and the camera and just have it like in the back of the room, just pointing somewhere. And just as people are walking around and just kind of a fly on the wall. But I want to respect people's privacy, and not everybody might not want to be on camera. So I don't know. I want to respect people's privacy, and some people might not want their face on camera. And I want to show everything and not just show like this half of the room. I don't know. I think I talked about this last week. I don't want to bother you guys with it. So many coming. Make sure to wear a life preserver. Jeez, that was wrong. That was wrong. Yes, Jim. Strike one. Brian wanted me to ask. It was like 95%. Oh, okay. Put up a sign by it saying, hey, show off what you brought. Maybe that would be a good idea, Rory. I have done a sign for donations for next year. So I'll put that sign up so I could take some open donations. So I'm probably going to get some pizza and some water for the event. And then if I can get some good donations for next year, we'll see how it goes. First of all, I don't know how successful this is going to be. It could be a bomb. It could be nothing. So I don't know. I'm sorry to let you down. All right, let's talk knives that I have here on the channel. First of all, I have two Kubis. This is the Kubi Deo, which is pretty awesome. A Johann Jordan design. Check that thing out. This is a 14C 28N G10, one of their budget-friendly offerings. White Mountain Knives does have these on sale, I think, right now. I don't know what the price is, so I'm sorry I made that drive. It's close to 11 hours. Yeah, Florida is, as Scott says here, a long state. So, like if I try to go to Miami, that's at least a 6-hour drive minimum. So it's a long drive. It's a really long drive. And I've done some stuff in the Florida Keys before. And for me to drive from where I am to Key West is like almost an 8-hour drive. And unfortunately, so it's just, yeah. But all right. So button lock. I really love that blade shape. Very interesting blade shape. And the way that thing just kind of comes, the handle curves down, really fits my hand well. Good choke up position, really stinking cool. So the Kubi Deo button lock. So it's a traditional plunge button lock. So bink. Actually, it was just nasty. It was done. It was done. But yep. So the Kubi Deo, it comes in several different colors. We got the kind of a deep carry clip, not quite deep carry, but there, reversible button lock. So that thing is pretty cool. I kind of like that blade shape, really. So there's that one. And then along with that was the other Johann Jordan design, which was that sucker, which I forgot what this is called. Holy cow. That is the Deo and the Gurkha. The Gurkha. So it's like a folding kukri, basically. So that thing is a beast. That is a big handle, big choke up position, big jimping on the spine. Just that thing is ready. Liner lock, really thick, man. That thing, look at the size of those liners. The liners are super thick on that thing. Here's my para 3. It is thicker than the para 3, that is for sure. Yeah, so super thick. So, but the Gurkha, stonewash blade, 14C, G10. Again, another really cool offering from Kubi. You're in central Alabama, about 30 minutes from Georgia, from the Georgia line. It's 3 hours to Florida. Yeah. And that's just to get to Florida, let alone Central Florida, which is going to take you another 3 hours. So that's like a 6-hour drive. That's too much. Too much, Jim. I would love to have you, but that's a drive, and I totally get it. This wasn't meant for people who are out of state. It just wasn't. It was meant for the Central Florida area. And maybe I'm sorry for kind of putting it out there like that and gotten people maybe too excited about it, but I'm excited about it. I'm super excited. Happy Turkey Day. Sent you a donation for the meetup. Thanks, Rory. You didn't have to. Via PayPal. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much. Oh no, I just dropped everything. That's basically what I did. I just have this little thing. So I made a little form for next year, my little PayPal to donate for that for next year. Oh man, hold on. I just dropped all this stuff and I don't want to lose any of that. It's super important info. But yeah, thank you, Rory. You rock, man. You're awesome. Rory, you're freaking cool, man. You're so kind, man. Thank you so much. Only locals. I will. It is an open door, but it wasn't meant for like people are coming from Georgia and Kentucky, and I never meant that. And I am like Kelly and Brian said, they're coming from Jacksonville. That's a hike. And I really appreciate them coming, and I'm looking forward to doing it. It's going to be pretty cool. Casey rubbing off on you. Hey, I had mine. I was talking about doing this way before Casey. I had mine scheduled way before Casey. He just scheduled his before me. He stole his idea from me. Finally got some special effects I've been telling everyone about. Yeah, I got the special effects. We got that one. But all right, the other ones I have here on the channel are these, the Urban EDC Jib, which I absolutely love. Voxnace design, and I love that design quality that he does. Gosh, such a great knife. These guys are awesome. You can't keep family apart. No, I know. I think you inspired Casey. I think I did, because he found out about mine and then he did that. So Kentucky Wishuga. That's just a hop, skip, and jump here. 200 from big cities, like for me, like sure, yeah. Well, you live in the middle of mountains, but this is the micarta version. They're calling it the green micarta, which is kind of like just like a natural micarta. And this one is, can you guys see it? MagnaCut. So this is MagnaCut steel with the micarta. Small guy. It's small, but that choke up position is good. I loved the rounded crown spine on that with the jimping right in the right spot. Love that blade shape. Pinch it, grip it. Just freaking awesome. This one is a liner and just done really, really well. So Urban EDC Jib, they did a really great job on that one. So that one is cool. And if that one's not good enough for you, how about the titanium version? How about the titanium frame lock in Vanax steel? How about that? Vanax steel. So this is Vanax and a full titanium frame lock. How about that? Pretty cool. I am really excited about doing these. These are all, I got the reviews done on these, and they're going to be going out pretty soon in the next couple weeks. You guys will see the reviews on these. I am scheduled out with content like weeks out, guys. So it might be a while before you guys see these, but I got to ship these off to the next person tomorrow. So these are going out in the mail tomorrow to the next person to check these out. But they are really cool. Love that bronzed backspacer on this one. And they did a really great job. So, yep. What do you guys think of the jib? The jib is cool. Small guys, but they did a really excellent job with those. Like I said, I'm going to be shipping those out tomorrow. And then the short went up on this yesterday. This is the Civivi Yonder. Really great little clean design. I have not had Civivi on the channel in quite some time, and I used to be a huge fan of Civivi, and I just kind of got a little bored of what Civivi was doing, to be honest. And this was in the pass around, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Got the nice black micarta. It's a bar lock, reversible clip, which is their normal deep carry wire clip. Interesting blade shape. I kind of like the blade shape. Flat back, reverse Tonto with a belly. And they did a really good job on this. Bar lock works well. But yeah, really, really cool. So the Civivi Yonder, definitely more of a budget-friendly version. But what do you guys think of that? The Civivi Yonder. And I think, I just got these. Is this Zach? Is that Zach? That's his design? Jim, help me. Tim, somebody help me out. Is that Zach in the Wild design, or is that somebody's different? I forgot who the designer is on that one. I forgot who the designer is on that one. Oh, that's a nice looking heavy you have over yonder. It opens itself up for a lot of jokes. I've already heard them. Love my yonder. A few more blings. Yes, to Zach. Okay, yeah, I thought so. And Zach likes his stuff. So it's a good size, small, good size knife. Not too big, but it is a small option. But yeah. Geez. Shells has the Benchmade partial immunity for $125. Wow. Yeah, Zach in the Wild. That's who it is. Check out that link, guys. Check out that link. That message. That's awesome. What is that? I want to see it now. Thanks, Tim. Close. Really? I mean, that would be the only way I would buy that knife. Partial. Oh, it's an auto immunity. So it's an automatic knife? That's not the picture they're showing, though. That almost looks like a bar lock. Is that what the auto looks like? And you get a free limited edition Benchmade hat? I'll share my screen. Sharing screen, share the screen, share the screen. This is what he is talking about. I like the immunity, but you're saying this is an auto? What's going on here then? What's going on there? Interesting. It looks very Barlocky to me. What are you guys saying? Yes to Zach. Zach and the Wild Design. Zach Paramore. Why would you do this to me? He loves to spend people's money, Kelly. You know that. He dangles that carrot in front of you. What's up, One Moon? Did I miss you? Oh, okay, Mason. Yep. One Moon, what's going on? Has anyone handled Knife Center, CJRB Cutlery, DCA Maxwell Crossbar Folding Lock? Their website says partial auto. Partial auto. Been a month. Finally, Neutron 2 and Magna Cut arrives this week. Ooh, that is awesome. I might be getting a Neutron 2 as well. I might. There's a small chance, but I might be getting a Neutron 2 as well. I'm looking forward to it. They're on sale, shells for $200 off. Oh, you guys are killing me. Is the saloon available? Yep. Check out One Moon. Oh, let me stop sharing. Gotta look at my mug now. We're almost done. Almost done. But yeah, that's a cool knife. I don't understand what the partial auto thing is. I don't understand that, but whatever. Whatever. Urban Woodsman, what's going on? What's going on, Urban? Hope you're doing well. I was telling everybody the first batch of stainless is coming back tomorrow. Nitro V and LMAX group that went out. They are coming back. 200 pieces. That's awesome. I don't either, but that's how they have it listed on their website. Yeah, it looked just like a bar lock to me. I don't see how that's an auto, but I mean, that's a great deal. $125 for that. $125 for a Benchmade in general is a great deal. That's about what they should be all the time. It's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Get naughty with. I love how you do this, Blue. You're awesome. Get naughty with Kelly. That's what that's what the channel should be now, Kelly. It should be Naughty with Kelly instead of Kelly's Mishmash. And spell it exactly like Blue put it. Naughty with Kelly. That should be the new channel. That should be I'm just saying. Got my new lathe. Been setting it up this evening, getting it mounted for my home built studio. That's awesome. Your home built stand. That is awesome. If you guys didn't know, Urban Woodsman, obviously with the name, he does nicely hand-turned items. Excuse me. This is one of his. He presented this to me as a gift. Check that thing out. Really awesome. Really cool bowl I have sitting here. So Urban Woodsman does some really cool stuff, and he's got a new lathe. So good on you, my friend. You're going to be making some really cool stuff. Assisted immunity. Okay, so it's assisted. An assisted bar lock. Interesting. I can make bigger round things now. He does wood. Wood. Yep. Wood lathe. So that was the Yonder. I hope you guys like that. And finally in this week, and I should be getting more knives, I think tomorrow actually, is this. The Remet Agile Peregrine Falcon. This thing is very nice. Full titanium, hidden hardware on both sides. Everything is hidden. Done very well. I think this is an M390 steel. Yeah, M390 steel. Check out that blade shape. Nice, clean design. I love that bead blasted bevels, and then you have like a hand satin finish on the flats of the blade. Done very nice. You have this 3-part jimping up here on the spine. And it's just the choke up position and everything on this is beautiful. You have it in the full black DLC. Ooh, yeah. The full black version is very nice as well. This thing is extremely awesome from Remet. Remet is doing some really cool stuff. They do a lot of mixed stuff, so I'm really excited to see the stuff that Remet does. It is a liner, and I can even front flip it, which is everything. But the opening holes are positioned well, and it's able to be done very well. And the secret button, the blue button, you push on the button, you can move the scales up. So you move the scale up, the scale comes off, and then you have all the hardware to take everything apart and service the blade if you decide that's what you want to do. Put it back on and line it up properly, slide it back into place, and we're good to go. So, pink. Very cool from Remet. They're doing some really good stuff. Yeah, really excited to do this. This was actually the knife in the pass round that I wanted to see, but it's just funny. I had the video coming out. I unboxed this and the Yonder at the same time. So talk about two very different worlds. Very, very different worlds, but yep. Excellent. So the Remet Agile, and I need to get the review done on this thing, and then I got to send this on its way, and I got a bunch of other stuff heading into the channel. So I am going to be very busy once again with stuff, but at least I got all of these guys done and looking pretty good, and we're going to move on from there. Thank you for everybody who's kind of private messaged me about these. They look pretty cool, and I'm happy with the way that they came out, and maybe I'll work something out with everybody, but we'll see. Yep, from my post of their Scale magazine, it says exactly Benchmade partial auto immunity, automatic knife, regular 325. Yeah, 325 you're getting from 125? Jeez. Remet is doing some really nice things right now. Such a good, yes. They are doing some really nice things. I love working with Remet. The people there have been very nice when I've been able to talk to them and to chat with them. And yeah, they do really good stuff. Well, Shells will not send an auto or partial auto to Michigan. Bummer. Ah, that stinks, Tim. Are there? Oh, yeah, there are laws with autos. Well, I'm in Florida. You want to ship it to me, you can ship it to me, and I'll ship it back to you. Tomorrow I'll get back to turning. I was trying to set up a new piece on it, but I'm so freaking tired. My brain couldn't focus. Yeah, I am too. I'm going to end this stream here in a bit. That is for sure. Yep, and Shells is one of the stores that will not ship their autos or partial autos. You have to pick them up in person. Yeah. So they won't even ship to Florida. We have nothing. We have no laws. You can carry everything down here. You can carry anything you want. Cops don't care. Autos are legal here as long as they are single-edged, which that is. Well, then Shells needs to update their laws. Yeah, tell me about it, Marco. You know. Marco knows. But, yep, the Max, guys, the Max. Got some weight to it, but big for me. That's huge for me. I like making knives that I'm going to use, and I will never use that. I will never use these. I will never use these. I see their usefulness. I understand their usefulness. I just personally just don't find a use for something like that. But they came out cool. I'll say that. they did come out cool. Mick Ranger, what's going on? How are you? What's going on? I hope you're doing well. Are you wanting one? iGenie, yeah. I mean, if you want one, Tim, I'm sure some people would be more than happy to send you an address that you can ship it to them, and then they can ship it to you. The Max came out sweet. Yeah, thanks, Sanders. I'm happy with the way that they came out. There's a couple issues that I'm having with them, but that's okay. That's just me. Todd Carr, what's going on? Please be safe out there. Yeah, we had some issues with the handle right there that I'm not terribly happy with, but I'm going to keep these around with me for a little while. Keep them around with me. Arizona is the same way, wide open laws, but it's surprising how many big and small venues limit what you can walk in with. Well, there's that. Yeah, I've had that discussion. Florida does care an awful lot about paying parking fees and tolls. Oh, yeah. They care about that. The knife manager at my Shell stores in Billings says that their company policy when it comes to autos, trying to pick one up at a store in North Dakota and have them ship it to Montana and not allowed. That's weird. That is weird. It is weird. But, yep, the Maxes came out pretty good. I'm happy with the way that they came out. I'm happy. Rory, you're way too kind. What? Rory, I just saw the... What are you doing? Dude. Rory, that... Got to get out of pack in. It says, oh, man. I wish you well tomorrow, Rory. Guys, Rory, I'm going to... Rory, that was a lot, Rory. Guys, I'm gonna share it. Look, he just sent me $100. Rory, thank you so much. That is so crazy. You're so cool. Oh my God. Rory, what are you doing, man? That is so cool. Thank you so much, Rory. I max salute you on that one. You get a max salute for that. Thank you. You rock. You get everything. You get them all. You get them all. You get everything that I can give you. You rock, man. You get some balloons too. How about that? You get some balloons too. Love this community. Hopefully I'll be having the right side of the dirt after surgery. Nah, you're going to be okay. You are going to be okay. There's some recovery. My father-in-law had this surgery done, and if he can make it through, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Keep Aries making knives and off the stripper pole. Rory is the best. Oh, that was a very scary thought. Very scary thought. Very, very, very scary thought. You're awesome, Rory. Get plenty of rest. Yes, he is awesome. This is just too much. Yep. Brian White, what's going on, man? Yeah. Prayers with Rory, valued member of this community. Geez, that's crazy. I saw that you sent something, but I didn't actually look at it because I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but I just looked at it. You, my friend, that's just too much. Holy cow. I can't, you guys, every time I think you guys can't top stuff, you top stuff. And Rory's getting ready to send Kelly a bunch of stuff. I saw the post on Instagram. That's just crazy. Yes, DSKFS Thank you so much, Rory. You are awesome. You are awesome. No, 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 no. Don't. Urban, don't. I don't need that. Nobody wants to see any of that, including Mrs. Aries. She barely wants to see it. So no, we don't. You don't need to see any of that. You don't need to see any of that kind of stuff. Neil McKenzie, member for 10 months. Thank you, my friend. You're awesome. Oh, I forgot to do this one. Sorry. Thank you very much. My Monday is over. Well, I'm glad your Monday is over. Here comes Tuesday with your Talon salute. Thank you very much. Boop, boop. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. Yep, we'll be praying for you. How would you deliver it? Yeah, that I would love to see. Now, you can come on your bike with a giant wooden pole coming down the turnpike on your motorcycle. You guys are too much. Well, all right. Updates, guys, just so you guys know, the Cardinal Clip Point will be dropping on the Etsy store Friday, noon Eastern time. This is going to be available on the Etsy store. I think I'm going to ask about 190 or some odd. This is 80 CRV2 that burlap micarta with the brass pins and tube and the brown lanyard. Really cool. This is a prototype. This is the prototype design of the Cardinal Clip Point. So that one is going to be available on Friday. It has the Raptor Skin Kydex sheath, and it's looking awesome. We also have the, oh man, that sheath is tight. The column, the naked column, which I'm not going to drop on my laptop. Naked column in 80 CRV2, acid etched and tumbled, will also be available on Friday at noon. This one, I think it's going to be, I think I'm going to ask about like 170, I think, for that. So 170 for the naked column. And 2 of these mini gargoyles will be available. All 80 CRV2, all acid etched and tumbled, and looking really cool. So you have 2 of these, the naked column and the Cardinal Clip, are all dropping on the Etsy store on Friday. So I've let you guys know. The live in the shop will not be on Thursday because that's Thanksgiving. I will probably move that to Friday. So Friday we'll do the Makerspace, 8:30 a.m. at the regular time. I'll be out in the shop. I'll probably be working on all of the stainless, well, 4 of the stainless builds. We have the Wesser, a Tobico, a Torcido, and the Spike, the LMAX Spike, which should be coming to me tomorrow. Hopefully they get delivered and USPS doesn't do anything dumb, but those should be here tomorrow. I'm done with all of these projects, so then I can turn my attention to them and start getting the handle materials done on those. So it'll be pretty stinking cool. What? Brian White, thank you so much, man. Well, hold on. Which one is it? It's that one. Yeah, thanks, Brian. Thank you so much for that. You're awesome. Seems like it just started yesterday. Remember, for 10 months. I know, 10 months. It's been crazy. There's a bug flying around in here. My talent salute to you. Thank you so much, Brian. You are way too kind. I can't wait to meet you. I think you guys are going to be coming. I could see me going down the highway with a wooden pole, just like jousting pole. Yeah, I don't think you would make it down here. Aries needs the pole for the Knife Maker's Central Florida pinup calendar he's putting together. Oh, nobody wants to see that calendar. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Adventure 50 coming up live at 10 p.m. in 5 minutes. So make sure you guys check out Adventure 50. The clip won't last even a minute. And we will see. We will see. 4-day work week, then 3 days off. That's not a bad schedule. Are you a firefighter? That's like a firefighter schedule right there. Urban would have it set up like a jousting pole off the front of it. That's what he said. He's going to be jousting people. All right. 3 a.m. wake up. Yep. I'm right behind you, James. I'm going to be up at 4:30 probably. So I am going to call this as well. You guys have been amazing as always. Oh, retail. Okay. Yeah. Depending what you do. I have a hard enough time staying up for this, let alone. Gee, Tim, thanks. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you guys so much. You're awesome. Thank you for all the super chats that you guys, Jim Cox, Kelly, Kevin Smith, Bob Tisson, Neil McKenzie, Brian White. Thank you so much for all of the super chats. That is awesome. Yep. Check out Adventure 50. He's going to go get his studio set up. Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. I think I'm going to do a TNFNU on Thursday instead of Friday because of Thanksgiving. So I'll say Thanksgiving during my TNFNU to everybody. You guys have a great week. My schedule is going to be a little off this week, but I'm still going to be out in the shop doing the most that I can and getting these knives done for you guys. We are gobbling, or I just read gobble. We are closing in on 100 knives now, where I don't even know where I'm at because I just finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm very, very close now. I think we're at 8 left. 8 blades left for 100. Also, I'm closing in on 4,000 here on YouTube as well. So you guys are awesome. You guys all have a great evening, and I'll see you on the next live, probably tomorrow. Maybe make sure you guys are checking out the YouTube schedule by our friend Scott N, who does an amazing night or amazing things. My brain is fried. I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure you guys have subscribed. You've hit that like button. Leave a comment when it's all said and done, or not. The choice is always yours. Later.